we can see. Because I was up getting something about somebody's name being changed. Like, your name could be like Shakita, but it's like Shalita. I don't know if this is for something like, I don't want to say minimal, but it's almost like mm, like somebody changing the name on an account and then having somebody come after you or something like this. Or it's like somebody trying to give you your money back, but like without the track record. Like it's like, oh, you won the case or something, but it might be just you getting your money back, or I don't know, something weird like this. And I promise you, it's somebody out here that knows that like this is the most high energy, like, but they cannot. It's like they can't live without you or something like this. Or they was fooled by somebody to like drop you or something, but like this a lifetime partnership or something. Like I said, with the Vatican marriages or whatever, matrimony, I can't remember what it's called, but those things are forever. But I'm guessing unless somebody try to kill you, then shit. Same thing with the aliens among you. If they rise up against you, then I'm guessing you still got the right to put them out. Okay. Or if they try to come to your place and ignore you and start making new rules and leave you out the loop, I guess that would be a form of betrayal. I mean, and then these people have to go. Even from what we were reading in the Bible, like common sense will tell you that. So we got the sun here when I cut the deck. There's nothing else. There's a map. Somebody could be looking for their son. Yeah, they're not happy. They're not having any luck finding someone. That's why also somebody could be looking for you in general. It might not be a friend. It might be somebody that's dangerous, but I feel like there could be good and bad trying to get to somebody soon. What I said earlier, like, yeah, let somebody pull up. You can go out there, stand outside in the front, beep the horn with a sign in the... I was watching something the other day. Oh, I was watching... Oh, okay. It was some movie about some crazy movie from like... It's an old movie about like a VHS tape that had a children's thing on it, and the little boy was watching the show or whatever, and he got it accidentally opened up a portal, and this man was trying to get at him, but the man from... It's like Barney, like this is like a Barney character, or like a Sesame Street character man. He's trying to come through the portal or whatever. He was trying to kill the mom and everything, so he can get the son to come over to his side and be with him and all the other kids or whatever. Like I said, this was why this thing was coming, rushing up over here, like people that was horrible to their children. Okay, but I'm just not one of them. I'm like, I know a lot of damn women from the 80s that's out here stealing their grandchildren, the ones that can't come back into the Truman Show, stealing their grandchildren from their children, and or making clones of their children and making them handicapped or doing whatever the fuck they doing. All right, and then handicapping them by maybe putting a conservatorship or something, and then trying to even oppress the child now to have the child's energy around them. These could be people that treated you wrong or whatever. You don't have the right to have this person again, because sneakily so you doing it again. But these could be people that have very advanced children. They knew, like us, that kind of, you gave them look to your parents. You might not have could talk back or whatever, but they just knew it was something about you that knew shit. Okay. So they could, like, this could be people doing this here, trying to take advantage or try again with one of your offspring that was created without your permission or something like this. Okay. So I think the trippy thing on that show was the mom was going through this problem, and then she got met up with the guy heard about her story. There was a light-skinned dude. He heard about her story about the missing child or whatever, and he believed her. And he was like, look, the same thing happened to me back a little while ago or whatever. I'm looking for my child too. I believe you about the portal and everything like this. So they start going on this mission together or whatever, trying to find details or whatever. Long story short, we get to the end, and this dude is acting kind of a little shifty, a little bit, a little weird. It's kind of strange how he just found her and started telling her about this. But come to find out that the boy, I guess he had been in that realm when he was a little kid. But this man, this Muppet man or whatever this is, okay? This man, we'll just call him the Muppet man. Mr. whatever his name is, okay? He had they finally opened up the portal. They found a way to get to the portal, and they jumped inside his world, and they went in there to look for the little boy. And then when they got in there, the girl realized that the guy was like, oh, I was one of the first people he kidnapped or whatever, and I just wanted to come back to this world or whatever. It was the best place on earth or whatever. And then she's looking at him like, what the hell? Like, he tricked her. Like, I'm going to help you, but he really just wanted to get back there. But I guess the man, the Mr. whatever his name is, he was kind of just looking at the dude like, ugh, why'd you trick this poor mom or something like this to come over here and do this or whatever? And then I'm guessing he got mad at the boy. He's like, what's wrong with you? Ugh. He was looking at him like in disgust because the man is grown now. And he don't like grown people. He only liked the kids or whatever. So the boy had missed out his mark of being over there in that world. Okay. So that's what I was thinking. I think that they got out of the realm or whatever like this. And I don't know what happened to the boy. I can't remember what happened to the man. But it's just weird because he had tricked her on that same mission. Like, oh, I'm looking for the same thing. You know, my child was disappeared. But he really just wanted to get back in there next to that man. But he already too old. He can't stay there. And the man was kind of grossed out. Look what he did with the mom or whatever. All right. So I don't know if he punished him or banished him or something like this. Okay. So again, it was making me think about somebody coming in with the opportunity, like putting you through the ringer, and then sending somebody in like a savior, like, oh, you're going to get to go over here now, or yeah, they're going to move you now, or, but it's almost like there's also energies like, please stay. So, but whoever's asking somebody to stay, they can't protect you from whatever these people doing coming in and out of this energy or out of these portals. All right. But again, whatever this is, I don't want to run either, but I think that something is more prominent. Okay, say somebody wants you to go somewhere. That's only a part of something. The prominence is to stand the ground and clear the air here. Then you can go do whatever you want to do in all these other places or reclaim these other places. Somebody they tired of you or me or whatever this is, talking about whatever. They want you to go. And I feel like maybe it's not even time for it yet. I keep hearing something like, somebody's like, oh, till autumn or whatever. But it's autumn now, unless somebody's name is Autumn, right? And well, my daughter's middle name is Autumn. So I feel like something is operating. They're like, just be free, just go, just be free, just get out or something like this. But it's like, yeah, nah, until it's destroyed or something like this. Okay, because I really think somebody's mistaking me. I'm hearing like, I thought you were one of mine. So I feel like somebody's mistaking something. This could be also something that happened, like something supernatural that happened around me or you when you were little. Like kids that could be engulfed with games or something like this. You could have been like somebody that liked these things too. But if this could be like you a child of media though. Like in your past life or in this life, you a child of media. Media's children probably can't be consumed by some kind of performer or something like this. Do you get what I'm saying? So around you, this could have been something that was going on with hypnosis when you were little, and it just didn't get to you. All the other kids around you, if they all was watching, let's say it was SS Street, okay? Y'all know what show I'm talking about without saying it, okay? It's something about your brain power. You could have been used even for something else here. Like all these other children got wrapped up in some hypnosis when it comes to SS Street. But maybe your mind got zapped into something that made it a little bit bigger. Like SS Street could have made it possible things like did, you know, D-Me. Okay, I don't want to say these names like this or whatever. So you could have been a child that was like, that's more elite or something like this, right? Whatever this is, that there's something talking about, okay? So again, but these neighborhood, you know, you think about SS Street as like a whole neighborhood, you know, even Mr. Rogers, oh, this is a beautiful nay in the neighborhood, you know, a beautiful nay in the neighborhood. Somebody's name could be Nay. I think that's in the Bible too, what we read. Like nee, nay, something like this, okay? But Yeah, it could be also the mindset that those children were in. If you had a more introvert child, these could be the ones that were susceptible to this. But a lot of us in the 80s could we were more outdoorsy, dirty, riding bikes all day. We didn't want to be in the house. We wanted to be outside all day, all night. We wanted to be outside. So it could be something about the mind functioning. But if there was people that were still introvert back then, they could have been sustainable to something like this. It's something about a portal or something about something like this, okay? So there could be some children that's not happy in situations here. This could even be with some of these men or some of these single father men. I was also picking up at the point of like, hold on. There's some people, right? They're making a big, there's some black men making a big fuss about black women, especially these girls could be retired town beauties and stuff like this. They're making a big fuss about lovers coming in towards us, but these are men that secretly might be even dating or have been not giving to you or not working for you because they were dating women from other cultures and stuff like this throughout this time, and they feel like they can dictate these older black women. Okay, they feel like they can dictate, or they're trying to call us prejudice, or it's some kind of black power movement. It's silent, but I could feel it. You know what I'm saying? They want to say, oh, I knew it, you don't like black men, or this is a black man that had like power in the back. They're going to try to make it about something else, put it like this. But these are people that are secretly dating. This could be a really dark-skinned man, black power, Nation of Islam, but they really got a kink for Latino women or Caucasian women. They may just need a black woman as a cover for the because that'd be like black men going around dictating black women not being taken by the white man, but you dating and you got your heart is going to a Latino woman, but you want to just get a black woman to sit next to you so you could look like a black couple, but all your love or all something else is going to. This could be other vice versa too. Okay. Something even along the lines of somebody loving loving fat women, big women, but on their arm they need something that look like this, but they want to tuck away a couple fat women to please them, it behind the scenes or in the dark. These could be like these so-called brotherhoods or something like this, trying to block those particular black women if other men outside of their race are interested in them. Now it's like all these men play together, but it's a one little group of people that's doing something like this. They're trying to call us prejudice, or they mamas was the mamas that was like, you better not bring no white girl home. And to this day, they won't. They're going to bring a black woman home, but their heart is going to a Latino woman or a Caucasian woman. And they don't want people to know this like out loud or in front of everybody. Or they might even show this woman off or something like this. But, like it's just my side piece or something like this. But that's who they fuck with heavy and long. Or this could just be foreign women in general that don't come from that society or don't come from that area or don't come from this country. Okay? So we got justice here. Like, I'm just fucking that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But really, that's where your heart is. And that's why a lot of these men they're trying to treat us like shit or something like this also, or cast us off to the side or something like this. And they act like somebody can't see it. This could be like a mother too. Or like I said, you could have had a mother figure back in the 90s. You start dating outside your race. This woman was so hateful. They didn't say it in your face, but they were so hateful that you did that. They think that you should. These people, I'm telling you, it's a group of people out there that only want the women to. They were beating someone, or they were harming someone's reputation, something behind the scenes, because you did not ultimately. So even if you go back and get a black man now, somebody's still going to be riding your ass because you first thought you fell in love with a light-skinned dude. Or this could even be somebody that they sent in your life around that time when some group was like angry about black women dating white men, or vice versa. It's something like this, man. Because somebody could be like, oh yeah, you want a man, black man, right? A black man, right, a black man. Like, these is people that they still act, and it's like, damn, where did they bring these people from, the 90s or something like that? Like, what the fuck? These also are kind of like, sexually fused people or something too, I'm noticing. Like, I told you guys, when I was younger, black boys really didn't want to date me. They was all trying to get at my Mexican best friend. You know what I'm saying? When I was around or whatever like this, Or when I was younger, they used to like follow me home, flirt with me, try to fill on my booty and stuff, but none of them was really trying to date me. None of them was like, I like you, I want to be like. None of these boys. They used to follow me home, hang out with me. They might be close to me, like they wanted to walk my way and stuff like this. But none of them, they might have liked me, but they never tried any. They never tried to. You get what I'm saying? It was a boy. It was one dude that was like the big boy of the thing. We just gonna say his name started with an N. All right. but what happened between, I met him down by the liquor store at a house or whatever right there, and he was trying to take my clothes off or something like this, and I had to like push him out the way and run home. So he was like a big, he was like one of those big rough. I don't know. He didn't even seem like he was the same age as us, y'all. It could be the plant. Because it don't even seem like this person was the same age as us. Like in the 5th grade. This nigga looked like, it was like he was like in the 8th grade. Or I don't know. Maybe he was older than us. I don't know. But it just seemed like he didn't match the grade we was in. You know what I'm saying? Shit. These could be like other gods from other cultures. Like they excuse me, they could be that. All right. I could tell also when those boys used to follow me, the little boys that was more quiet, that couldn't they did maybe like me, and they couldn't stand that the other dudes was doing that, but they didn't stop them or something, like, or they'd be like, man, chill, man, you acting crazy or something, if I was getting too bothered, right? So I don't know, this could be like a matriarch of somebody, could have been in the background. Like I said, these could be people that was punished out of the Truman Show. Hold on, I think I gotta move. Yeah, I gotta go, y'all. Hold on. So these could be these, I'm gonna try to keep talking while I'm driving. But this could be these particular types of women here, okay? Because I know she about to call me in 1 second, because that time went by fast. So say, you had, oh shit, oh no, I don't want my cars just falling in the trash. Okay. So let's say you have one of these parents, or, I remember this very clearly. It wasn't on a normal level. So I had a daughter that was kind of, that was mixed. And then later on, my brother had 2 kids that was mixed. And my mom softened up. But I really think that it could have been a different version of her. That's my opinion. It wasn't the same woman. This is my instance. But there's a matriarch energy that's in reverse. And I feel like, think about those people that I told you that they do those soft kills on. Throughout your life, people could have came and attacked you. And however they attacked me, if I have a lot of clones, it could be because of this. However they attacked me, I wasn't the same anymore. And so these versions could get maybe, damn, I feel bad because I'm about to be like 3 minutes late. But there could be people holding on to those versions because of the energy. Or these were the so-called family members and their clones going in and out of the system that were taking our children and splicing them. Or kidnapping. Like, I'm telling you, I think that on my Chuck Cheese birthday party for my oldest daughter, she had a pink shorts on, like them shorts we used to wear back in the 70s and the 80s with the little white lines on the thigh part, the little look like gym shorts. Okay. She had on those kind of shorts or whatever, and I think they was like pink. And then I had a cute little shirt for her or whatever. It was like pink and turquoise or whatever. Hold on, I can't stay behind him. Okay, it's like pink and turquoise, and I kid you fucking not. When I look at that picture of that child today, it's like I didn't notice it then. But when I look at the picture from that birthday party, the way my play sister, the way that my best friend, and the way it was one more person at that party, they was holding her like in their lap, like She was sitting on one of their lap or something, and the way they was looking at her in that picture, it freaked me the fuck out. So when I was picking up on that 9/11 energy, I'm like, what? They took something. And it just made me think like cargo. Hold on, y'all. I'm irritated with myself for letting myself sit there that long. I'm probably just gonna be like 2 minutes late. But anyway. And then I was wondering, like, did this mother get kicked out of the Truman Show and she was just cloned or whatever? And then they sent somebody else, because I feel like when these people get linked up, like in that, it was a movie. Yep, there she goes. All right, so what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Or like I said, some of these children would be the proof. Okay, I gotta get over here. Some of these children could be the proof that people were stealing our genetics in order to create clones or children. I feel like in my case, it was about the energy or the essence of the children and some type of finances that they knew that I would obtain in the future. To have somebody in their car, you know, a lot of girls that went through this process, they could have ended up living in their car, traveling around, you know, maybe around their city or in another city or something, like poor and stuff like this, and forgotten about. It's like these people are users or something like this. I call it like child molesters or something like this, because not the touching of the flesh, see, because people thinking too much about the flesh, but the touching of assets and condiments and things that the child don't even know that they are going to obtain in the future. Finances. Before your mind has even awakened, or before you even met with people that could teach you about this, somebody was already touching your stuff. You know, shit. Even when they talking about people like, before your mind was even developed, people taking your intellectual property that you need to build kingdoms in the future, you know, things like this. But I was watching something today and I was just like, I know people could blow shit out of proportion, but I was kind of like grossed out a little bit too. But I feel like somebody's showing an image of something, or like they used to maybe do this in like with movies and stuff like this, but now they're doing it on YouTube. Like somebody could be having a YouTube channel that's very successful, and they have some people on there that people might feel like are being exploited, but in reality, shit, somebody could be having cameras in your house judging you and your child or your man or something, and they got two people to act like that, and like, I don't know, there's like money or something that's going to somebody. Like, I don't know. And it's almost like whatever method these people take, you may not be one of them people, or whatever it is, you are the original of that, and these people have changed the method or the path to take for witches or whatever this is, warlocks. They've changed it so much that it's not recognizable. So you can't take the path because it's not even the original path, or you were taken and you're not one of those people. And then they get mad. They know the truth that they hiding from everybody, but then they get mad and they start abusing you some kind of way or exploiting. I don't know. It's something weird like this, man. It's something weird like this. Hold on, let me because she about to get in the car. I'm going to have to finish it when I get home.